Very often as men, we're rigid. We don't want to change, we're stubborn. And I'm not talking about everyone. Some people don't even have a fucking thought of what to be doing. So this isn't for everyone. But the more you get on, the more you get experience, you start to like to do things your own way. Have people do things the way you like them to do it. You like to. It's not to necessarily be forceful, but you know what works. You like people to do it the way it works. And the more that you get in the habit of this, the times that it pops up that you have to do something differently or things aren't going your way, it can cause massive amounts of aggravation, etc. Especially coming into this generation. People, and I'm not saying things have necessarily massively changed, but just from my experience I've noticed, going back 20, 30, 40 years, people traditionally, if they were doing business, you went to your office, there was a phone there was the stuff you had to do, you went through it on your day of work, then it finished, and then you went home, and that was the day of work finished. Right now, and this is for people who would have been considered back in the day just the top level businessmen, that was what they were doing. Now yes, they might have done 100-hour weeks, 120-hour weeks, however they didn't have, especially going way back when there was no mobiles, they weren't bringing a mobile home. The ones that didn't have computers weren't doing emails all night. They weren't then going on to what we're doing now. We have the email, we have the phone, we have the social media. Like, you take social media alone, some people are using 5 outlets. You're having to pump all day. Now yeah, you might have employees set up for that, but before you get that stage, whenever you're fucking hammered, whenever you're going through all of that, whenever you're pushing through all of those motions, there is so much going on right now. There is no way for you to be able to say that things are going to go the way you want them every day. You cannot stay rigid in that sense. You've got to be adaptable. You've got to be easygoing in that way. Now that doesn't mean that you soften up. That doesn't mean that you slow down. That doesn't mean that you take shit. What that does mean is you got to roll with the punches, because there's going to be many of them from many different angles. But what you have to go through with extra effort, with taking on the differences, what you have to take on in that essence is you have to take the opportunities that come with it. Massive opportunities are coming with social media. Massive opportunities are coming with being able to take your phone home. This means I'm able to clip out phone calls that I wouldn't have been able to make back in the day. It's amazing right now. But you can't be the type of person that says, we only do this, this and this, because it's going to be different in a year's time. So you got to be having the same great determination that it took to run that stuff back in the day. But you can't be getting caught up in the emotions of that you're not able to stay focused on what you're doing. Stay on point, get your game on point, keep pushing.